Hey guys, and welcome to the Rav07 Tech channel. Today we have the unboxing and review of the 2010 Apple iPod Touch. So the 4th generation Apple iPod Touch was announced by Steve Jobs on September the 1st, 2010. The new device has had some notable updates, including FaceTime, HD video recording and a Retina display. So the actual device just arrived today and it's still wrapped and sealed, so we're going to go ahead and remove the wrapping. And here we have the box. Now straight away on top we have this transparent cover which allows us to see the iPod inside. On the right we have iPod Touch. On the left we also have the word iPod Touch. On the top we have an Apple logo. And on the bottom we have some serial and product code information. And finally on the back we have some other text and also the capacity, and in this case the iPod is 8 GB. So let's go ahead and open the box. There is a small tab here, which we will now remove, and the front lid opens like so. So we can remove the device by pulling this tab on the back, and the iPod should simply come away like that. And we will be taking a closer look at the device in a short while. So let's see what else we get inside the box. So first off we have the fingertips, which is a small pamphlet consisting of some basic setup instructions. The same guide also comes in another language. We also have the iPod Touch Important Product Information Guide, which gives us some general information. And finally we have the legendary Apple stickers. In terms of accessories, we get the standard USB to 30-pin sync and charge cable, and finally we get the standard Apple in-ear headphones, which sadly do not incorporate an inline microphone. So let's put this box aside and take a closer look at the 4th generation iPod Touch. Now the iPod Touch is available in 3 capacities. The 8 GB version retails for $229 in the US and £189 in the UK. The 32 GB version is $299 in the US, and here in the UK you can pick it up for £249. And finally the 64 GB version is available in the US for $399, and here in the UK you can find it for £329. In terms of design, there have been some changes. At 7.2mm, the iPod is extremely thin, and the chrome bezel around the front has been reduced. In terms of buttons and ports, the device has stayed pretty much the same. One new addition, however, is the 640 by 480 pixel VGA camera for FaceTime capability, and on the bottom we have the home button. On the top we have the power button, and on the left side we have 2 separate volume toggle buttons. And finally on the bottom we have a loudspeaker, 30-pin dock connector and 3.5mm headphone jack. As always with Apple devices, build quality is solid, as the iPod Touch looks and feels like a premium device. It now measures just 111mm tall, 59mm wide and 7.2mm thin. The weight of the device is 101 grams. One of the most notable updates is the new 3.5-inch Retina display. The new resolution is now an impressive 960 by 640 pixels, which matches the iPhone 4 quality. Everything on the screen looks crisper and sharper. Whether it's web browsing, playing games or watching videos, you're sure to be blown away. Another exciting feature is the addition of a HD camera on the back. The actual quality is pretty good, but overall it's not as impressive as the iPhone 4. When used with the iMovie app, you can shoot, edit and upload your 720p footage directly from the iPod to YouTube. The rear camera is also capable of shooting still photos, but images are not even of 1 megapixel resolution. Battery life is decent, with up to 40 hours of audio playback and up to 7 hours of video. In regards to software, the iPod Touch runs iOS 4.1. The new update offers up some exciting new features, including FaceTime, which allows you to video chat with your friends over Wi-Fi, whether they have an iPod Touch or iPhone. Another new addition is the Game Center, which is essentially Xbox Live for the iOS devices. The new Game Center allows you to play online with your friends in order to beat your high score of your favorite apps. Apple have also installed the A4 1GHz processor to improve the speeds of the new Apple iPod Touch. So overall, the new 4th generation iPod Touch is every bit as impressive when compared to previous versions of the device. New additions such as the Retina display, FaceTime camera and HD video recording make the iPod Touch an iPhone without the contract, which Steve Jobs himself actually joked about. There are definitely improvements that could be made, such as LED flash for the camera, but it begs the question, does a portable media player really need all of that? Regardless of what the iPod Touch should and shouldn't have, it's still the best portable media player out there, and even though some may argue the price is too steep, it has to be said that you do get what you pay for. So we hope you enjoyed this review of the Apple iPod Touch. Please stay tuned to the channel for more coverage of the device and also for more upcoming reviews.